Hello, Diargos here. Welcome back to my Factorio series, the Manhattan Project. Okay, so this is our area for automating and producing all this stuff that we want. Not everything here, but a lot of it. 68 things, I think. Actually, I didn't even look. Let me just make sure that I actually have... Okay, so I've got 72. So I've got 4 extra assemblers, I think, just in case I forgot something. So we can actually start setting this stuff up right now. And the first thing I think I want to do is just go through and starting at logistics tab, and then we'll go, you know, across each one. So we know we want steel chests, and they just take steel. So we've got steel already. We don't need to do anything else. Oh, and what I can do is copy that and paste it there. And now it's requesting steel. And I don't really care if this is... I'm not trying to make these as fast as possible. I'm just trying to have these backed up. You know, I'll have chests filled with these. And I am going to leave these wide open, I believe, just to help consume some things. And it'll back up at some point anyway, so I don't really care. So silos, steel and iron, why not? Okay. Looking good. So this is it. This is the whole episode. We're just gonna be doing this. Strap in. So gear wheels, they are gonna be like copper intermediate products. I'm not doing those here. So most of this stuff is not gonna be in this section. We'll have, because we want more than just one gear wheel assembler, obviously. So this one requires lubricant. That's a little bit tricky. I didn't think about that because I don't have a good way in. Well, I still gotta do it, so we'll do it like this. And I'll probably swap one of these out here. In fact, let's fix that now. For anything with pipes, we'll put... See, what I can do is I can put, do I want to put them down here? Nah, I want them close by so I can grab them. Maybe I can just do it like this and have an extra one right there, right? Okay. Because I wanted them here in case I wanted to run by and grab them easily. And so if they're back here, you know, I don't want to have to walk into it. So we can just put one on the side there like that. And that'll kind of even out. Okay, so we know we've got lubricant coming in, possibly right here, let's say. And we'll figure that out. Got everything else it needs. Okay, so next, transport, underground. Okay, so I'm sure this is riveting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, we'll pause the video here and I'll come back either when I'm finished or if anything kind of interesting comes up that I have to deal with. Okay, I'm back and we do have some left over. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left over instead of 4. And I think that's because I didn't do the bots here yet, so I have to those to do because they're kind of a special case. And then I also didn't do a couple that I was planning on doing, I think originally, and that was, oh, I think maybe I'm not doing the modules here. I don't think I was planning on that. I didn't do boiler or steam engines, and I didn't do repair packs because we're not actually fighting anybody, so I don't really need to make those like I normally would. I don't have barrels being made right now, and I'm not sure if I want to do that yet because of the way that because it'll clog the system. So I kind of have to be careful with that. But for the bots, the deal with the bots is I wanted a system. Well, these are going into... So the reason why I didn't do the bots is if I did it in the middle, I want that same system that I have over here. Let's see, where is it right here? So I've got like some logic hooked up, right, so that this doesn't. Oh, that one's disabled completely. This one's on. I can't show it to you right here on the map, but it's checking the count. So I don't want to do that in the middle because I want to have it. You know what? I can do it. I still can do it in the middle. All right. What I'll do is I'll have requester chest request it. So let's do that. So we need logistic bot there. Construction bot there. And nothing interesting came up other than that. I did move, instead of having the electric engines right here, I swapped out the silos, or the storage tanks rather, and I put that up here because I wanted to have just one line of lubricant, and so I swapped those two out. And somehow they are still getting iron and steel. Okay, cleared that out. I already did this once, but bots are still dropping stuff in. I'll just drop it in. I'll keep that. That's enough. So a couple things I needed to do. I need to hook up lubricant. I've got a line coming out right here. And I need to do gear wheels and copper wire. And I also have to do modules at some point, but we'll do gear wheels and copper wire. Those are probably the most critical right now. Everything's waiting on that. And I'm not sure exactly how many I'm going to need. I know I need a ton of copper wire for all of this, like a ton per second, just to keep up if those were to run at capacity. So I'm going to need a big space for that. And I'm going to do oil here, fill that in. I've got some space over here that I filled in. I wish that this wasn't here. I really do. Because it's like right in the way. Maybe I can try to clear this out quickly. But see, there's no point in trying to clear it out quickly. It won't be able to clear out until I can actually use this stuff. And I have to have the copper wires down. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put the copper wires down here for now, and then I'll move them south if I have to. I can just copy and paste everything and just go through that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's start on that right now, and the gear wheels. But the gear wheels aren't as big a deal. Like there won't be as many. I'm grabbing these because I want to frame out where I want this. All right. So I want some space, I think. I did this before, so I think it's 1, 2, a space, and then a third one. And then it'd be like right there, right? And that's the same distance as this is right here. I don't know if I need to go that far south, though. I think I might not. Just kind of wing it. I do want some walking space, but I think like that too close? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm just gonna drop that down for now, and we'll play it by ear. Let's pick this up, and then we can run some power poles and stuff right there. Something that I regret is not having a row of roboports here. I can put them down, but they'll be on top of this yellow, which just is a pain. So if I ever move this stuff around, I'll fix that. But for now, maybe I will put some roboports down right there. For here, though, so we do want the beacons for this one, right? We want this to go super fast. I think that's right. And we also want productivity modules instead of, and only 6 left. So this one will be, we'll do gear wheels first. So here's the idea, right? We need to, brother. Where am I getting all this stuff here? we need to kind of make a design that's easily scalable, because I don't know how many gear wheels I'm going to need, really. I didn't want to calculate it out. Excuse me, I'm tired. I know I'm going to need like... So here's an easy way to think of this, right? So we know that if I have the same system, like the same, all the same beacons and everything is the same speed, then that 3:2 ratio that's over here still holds, right? So I need 3 copper cable assemblers for 2 green circuits. So that's 3:2. So whatever this is, I need to multiply it by 50. I need to basically multiply by 1.5. Add 50%, right? And then it's also true that the 1:6 ratio, is that right? I think this is too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is 12 on either side. I'm pretty sure it's 1:6 because the red circuits take 6 seconds and take 4 copper cables, and copper cables produce 4 per second. So since it's 4 per second, you can just divide by 4 and it's 1 per second, and divide by 4 and it's 1 copper cable every 6 seconds. So 1:6. I think I just have extra over there, but that means that I will need one of these, or one of the copper cables for every single red circuit down here, or I'm sorry, for every 6 down here. So let's see how many I have. Remember, 14. So I need 2.5. So let's round that up to 3. So I need 3 for the reds, but then I need 1.5 times as many for these. And there is like no way I can support all of this right now, which is like the iron and copper that I'm mining. I'm gonna have to, with just the smelters that I have, like even if I had them going at full speed, it's like just enough to support it. It's like exactly enough to support it. And I have 28. So I need to add another 14 to that. That's 32 plus 10, 42 plus 3 is 45. So just for the green and red circuits, if they're at full capacity, I need 45 copper cables of these. And then for all this other stuff over here, a lot less, probably like another 5. So I could call it 50, round up. And then probably like, I need a lot more of these for all this stuff, I imagine. Maybe 10, 5 to 10, I would imagine. So if I did 50, there's 28 here. So I could do 2 rows like this to get 50. And then another row for 28. I could have space for another row and just fill it in with the iron gear wheels. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So we'll say that this is copper cable. Okay, are we all done? We made it? Okay, let's get some power over here. Okay, so for copper cables, we want... How much are they putting in? Just 10? Yeah, right. Okay, that's not gonna work. We need, so whatever I'm doing times 9, so maybe like 50 would be 450. How much is this going to use in a second? It's going at crafting speed of 6.75. That doesn't seem right. Oh, right, it's because it used to be 10. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to recalculate that. All right, let's get the calculator out. Oh, there it goes. That was quick. Oh yeah, I need to open that up too. I want those totally open. Okay, so what did I say? 6.75. And the crafting speed is 0.5, so it's 0.75. So it produces 13.5 per second. but it's producing 2. So that number times 2 is 27. Okay. 27 per second. And it takes 1 copper plate. But that's 13.5. So it's 13.5 per second copper plates. Per second. So let's up that. What did I say this one was? Where did I do it? I changed one of them already. I guess not. All right, let's change. Oh, that one's 50. Let's change it to 100. And then each one will have like 5 or 6 seconds in the chest with the bots constantly bringing them. And then this will be a good place to just store more copper so that we can process it as well. It's a little overkill, I think, on the count, but that's okay. Okay. From my experience, these are really, it's really hard to keep up. Like these will be empty unless we get enough down. Okay. Delete that one. Delete that one. We can always copy it again. Okay, so I'm going to copy you. And I'm going to do a full... Oh man, I just... Dang. Okay, I'm glad I copied it because I'm going to shut that off. I'm going to move this down so I can put the roboports. I forgot I wanted to do that. Alright. So they're going to still bring some, but I'm going to let it run. It's going pretty quick though. Yeah. It's already in the queue. Let me go drop off this concrete. Carry this around. And we don't need a radar or engines or heat exchanger. Speed modules. Keep that. Not sure where I'm getting all this stuff. Somewhere. Okay, I think that's all I want to drop off. Okay. Back down to here. Man, are you still bringing stuff? Alright, I'm just gonna cancel it like this. Pick up. Alright, let that process out. Okay. And I'm picking it up manually just so that we don't have bots fly off with the speed modules. I want my bots to be able to rebuild it quickly. Okay. Let's get this guy here. We know it's going to be the same length. Oh man, this is long. Okay. That's a long one. And then... Oh. Okay. Bye-bye. Get that guy. Alright. We need it just to be lined up right there. And these are empty now, so now we can put down that guy. Line this. Oh, it's one space away from this side there, so right there. Right. I feel like that's a bit cramped. Why does this look... This is not right. That's why. I messed that up somehow. Okay. Redo. I was one farther south than I wanted. Okay. Man, it's so big I can't like... Well... Okay. My mouse is going off the screen. So I had it straight. Man, I can't see though. Okay, so there's where it needs to end, right? I'm like leaning in. Okay, so right there. Yeah, okay, that's better. I guess there is going to be a little bit of a gap right here. But it's the same gap that's right there. It's one square gap between the top of the beacon. Okay, that's good. And then I'll take this guy. Oh, how did I select you? I selected you. Okay. I think a bot took something out of my inventory right as I clicked. And we're just going to go all the way down the line with this. So run it downfield. Just watching the mini map to see when I need to get stopping. Okay, right about here. And then that's the last one right there. Okay. Hello, bots. Oh, they're building stuff. Okay. Kind of wanted to keep all that stuff on me, but that's cool. I think now is a good time for me to collect my bots and disable my roboports again. Okay, where are we at? We have one row. I'll wait for that to build, copy it, and I said I needed 50, and that's 28, so if I have 2 rows, that will be 56, right? And while that's doing that, I can grab some of this hazard concrete to lay out the rest of my... I'm gonna wait until I see how far it goes down, and then over here I can continue this one. And so I'm gonna end the episode here. In the next episode, I should have 2 rows of these done, and probably I'll start up the episode when I'm finishing up the iron gear wheels. Because I mean, it's the same thing, it's just iron gear wheels. So we got that figured out. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.